Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, parents, grandparents, friends, and family from across the globe to Washington, D.C. This is Stewart Field on the campus of St. Albans School. This afternoon's matchup is for the IAC Varsity Soccer Championship. This afternoon we have the Landon Bears, the visiting team, against the Bulldogs from St. Albans School. See the referees for this afternoon's matchup walking to midfield. They'll be joined there in a moment by the team captains, and then we will be underway. It's a 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff this afternoon here in the nation's capital. Tell you a little bit about the history this year between these two teams. In the regular season, they've played twice. First matchup was here at St. Albans back in the middle of October. Ended in a 1-1 tie. Both goals were penalty kicks. Bulldogs took the lead in the first half. Landon tied it with a PK late in injury time in the second half. Then just recently, back on October 28th, these two teams played for the second time on the pitch at Landon, and the result was a 2-1 victory for the Bulldogs, which clinched the regular season IAC title and home field advantage and the #1 seed in this conference tournament, which concludes here today. We'll recap the conference tournament for you in a little bit. And we're looking forward to an exciting third match of this season between these two squads. Your head coach for the visiting Bears, Mr. Bill Reed, and of course for the Bulldogs of St. Albans, Mr. Brian Schultz. We are underway here in the first half. We'll try to get the starters on the pitch for you. For the Bulldogs, we see Thomas Shale, Leo Siegel, and Amari Jack in defense. On your screen, the Bulldogs will be going from my right to left. Landon with possession now in the offensive end on the ball for the Bears, number 20, Conrad Brady. So the Bears will be working here in the first half from left to right. Foul called against Landon. We're in the early going in the first minute here of this match. Very IAC championship at stake here this afternoon. So in midfield for the Bulldogs, we have one of our team captains, Rustin Khosravi, wearing the 10 shirt this afternoon. Jack Marriott, senior, number 8. And forward, another senior, number 7, James Boyle. Bulldogs with the throw-in along the far side. Landon with the dispossession here. Long kick back to Leo Siegel. Squares the ball out to Thomas Shale. Long ball in there to Wayne Frederick. He's the threat for the Bulldogs. We'll tell you a little bit more about Wayne coming up later in the match. Also on defense for St. Albans this afternoon, Jack Sable wearing the 28 jersey. Landon in possession now. Arthur Keys on the ball, just lost the ball back to St. Albans for Landon. Now we see Mr. Ben Elwood in possession of the ball at midfield. So Landon on the attack now. Bulldogs coming back on defense. Through ball is cleared out there by Amari Jack. Niall Fergus in the mix now for St. Albans. And Max Bean clears the ball for the Bulldogs. Landon clearing the ball out of bounds. That was Amos Steinglass on defense for the Bears. So it'll be a St. Albans throw here. We're approaching the 3rd minute here in the first half of a scoreless game. Tell you a little bit about those first two matches. Again, back in middle of October, 1-1 tie. Wayne Frederick with the penalty kick goal for the Bulldogs in the 17th minute. Landon squared the match with a penalty kick in injury time late in the second half. So the first game between these two teams ended in a draw. These two teams have been atop of the IAC standings all year, so it came down to that final match last week at Landon, which the Bulldogs prevailed 2-1. That earned them the regular season title. Here's a little 1-2 action. Thomas Shale. That ball is over our heads in the press box. You can hear it perhaps hitting the roof of the press box. So Landon with the clearance and St. Albans with a threat. They will have a throw in about halfway down the offensive side of the pitch. Shale into Siegel here on the near side. Leo looking over his options. Plays that through ball there to Jack Marriott. He's dispossessed. On the ball for Landon now is Christian Fletcher. And a throw in for Landon along the far side. Fletcher again on the ball. He's guarded there by Khosravi. He turns. Through ball. Off the head of Amari Jack. And back out to Khosravi, who will take over for the Bulldogs. He finds Niall Fergus here on the near side. Max Bean in center. Jack Marriott now looking for his options. He finds Frederick here along the near side. We're approaching the 6-minute mark, the 6th minute here of this match. It's hard to say who's had the advantage. Both teams kind of finding their way here in the early going. We'll go back to that second matchup between the Bulldogs and the Bears back on October 28th. The 2 goals for St. Albans were Captain Russ Khosravi with a penalty kick in the 76th minute. Landon took the lead early in the first half in the 16th minute of the match. STA was able to tie the score and then win in overtime on a very dramatic header by James Boyle to win the regular season title and the #1 seed, which is why we are here this afternoon on the Bulldogs' home field. Wayne Frederick working in the corner. He's working there against Landon's Dylan Thies. Wayne with the cross. It is kicked out. And along here in the near side for the Bears, this is Christian Fletcher. 2 men guarding Fletcher. He draws the foul. Foul against the Bulldogs here on the near side. This is Ben Elwood, one of the captains for the Bears. Tries to move the ball up quite a bit. He is pushed back by the referee. And the free kick will take place here just in the defensive zone. This is Dylan Thies on the ball for the Bears. He swings the ball to the far side. That's Carlos Feebles. And Landon looking to mount an attack here. We're in the 7th minute of this scoreless match. Let's recap the IAC tournament for you. The first round, both of these 2 teams had a bye as the top 2 seeds in the tournament. So earlier this week, St. Stephen St. Agnes defeated Bullis 3-2 in overtime. And Georgetown Prep beat Episcopal 3-0. And then in the second round, which took place on Tuesday, St. Albans defeated St. Stephen St. Agnes 6-1 here at Stewart Field, and Landon beat Prep 2-1. Both teams earning their way to this final here this afternoon. Marriott to Fergus. Siegel now on the ball for the Bulldogs, bringing it into the offensive side of the pitch. Looking for Fergus. Off his foot and out of bounds. That'll be a throw in for the Bears. No substitutes so far in this match. All the starters remaining in the game. We should try to give you some of the starters for Landon. In goal, #1, Will Single. On defense, we have Thies and Nico Shermer. Free kick here for St. Albans. This is Leo Siegel along the near side. Kick there was off the head of Jack Sable to the Bears goalkeeper, Will Single. Also starting in defense for the Bears this afternoon, Amos Steinglass. Khosravi patrolling the midfield for St. Albans. He finds Fergus here on the near side. A little give and go. Niall trying to get it back to Russ. Nifty move there to get around the defender. On defense for the Bears is Shermer. Khosravi into the penalty box. A little bit off. Not a strong header, but Wayne Frederick was able to make contact with that ball. It's a pretty easy save for the Bears goalkeeper. That really is the first threat of this game, and it comes from St. Albans Little game there being played by Russ Kosravi and Wayne Frederick. Here's Max Bean on the ball for the Bulldogs now into the penalty area, a little bit too far in advance of Wayne Frederick. So another goal kick for Single, the Bears goalkeeper. This is Sable on the ball and on the far side for St. Albans. He's under some pressure there. Landon is able to regain possession. Moses Fishman. Through ball is knocked out by the Bulldogs defense. And this is played along the near side rather niftily by Nico Shermer for Landon. This is Fishman once again, number 16 at midfield for the Bears. James Boyle pressuring there on defense and forces a throw in for the Bears. Zach Osmond is wearing the 10 shirt for Landon this afternoon. He has a throw in along the far side. Nope, over to St. Albans. This is Sable. Into Amari Jack. The ball finds its way to Wayne Frederick. And he finds Fergus here on the near side. So Landon defense is racing back. Now Fergus working along the left side. He's in on goal. It's deflected. The shot comes back out. Fergus able to regain possession for the moment. But a good job on the defense there by Landon. That looked like Dylan Thies on the ball. Long through ball for the Bears. And they've got something working here. St. Albans defense blocking this pass. And a foul is called. This is going to be against Jack Marriott. Close to the top of the arc here, and this will be a free kick for the Bears. Christian Fletcher standing over the ball. Referee is lining up the appropriate 10 yards for the wall. So this is a little bit to the goalkeeper's right and about 18 yards off the goal line. So Fletcher over the ball for the Bears, and also standing near the point of the free kick for Landon is Conrad Brady. This is Fletcher with the free kick. It is in for a goal. Landon strikes first here this afternoon in the 12th minute. Off a free kick by Conrad Fletcher, Christian Fletcher, excuse me. So that shot came through the wall. Bulldogs goalkeeper Spencer Hall got a hand or two on it, but it dribbled past him into the right side of the net. So Landon with the lead here early in the first half. We're in the 13th minute. So we will see how an early goal might change the complexion of this game. Referee did go over and have a brief conversation with the Bulldogs head coach Brian Schultz, and now we're back underway. Bulldogs would love nothing better than to square this match promptly here and not give Landon too much confidence as we work our way through the middle point of the first half. This is Elwood on the ball. Now he passes over to Fishman. Long ball down the left-hand side for Zach Osmond. And Jack Sable back on defense for the Bulldogs. Max Bean finds Wayne Frederick. Frederick is attempting to tap it over to Niall Fergus. It's intercepted by Landon's number 20. And that is Conrad Brady. Now Fergus now in possession for the Bulldogs. Long ball across to the right side. It's being chased here by James Boyle. Number 7 for Landon is Carlos Feebles. James Boyle wins the throw-in. So the Bulldogs have something perhaps working here along the far side. Jack Sable will take the throw. And he's standing about standing at about the 10-yard line. Into Boyle, back to Sable. Sable working. 1-2 with Boyle. And Sable tees it up for the entry pass. We've got Khosravi and Frederick there, and a foul is called or an offside. An offside is called. So it'll be a goal kick for the Bears. Landon now working something with the long ball. That's been their weapon here so far in this match. It earned them a free kick from about 28 yards out that turned into the first goal of this match. Wayne Frederick and James Boyle have something working along the right side. Boyle is into the box. He goes down. No call. The linesman and the referee are both there. No call. And, of course, you can hear the crowd's reaction. Bulldogs still in possession with Jack Marriott along the far side. He earns a throw-in. Bulldogs bench is all standing up in anticipation of that potential penalty kick, but it was not, referee was not having it. So Sable once again with the throw-in for St. Albans. Sable's getting a running start, looking for his options here. And here's the throw. Over the head of Max Bean. It is kicked out by Landon defense. We have Marriott and Khosravi and Frederick in the mix. And it'll be Thomas Shale sending it back in. It's a miss hit by a Landon defender. Looked like a potential handball there as well. Wayne Frederick is fighting just at the top of the arc. Back out. Marriott takes a long shot, and it's over the goal. So St. Albans with a bit more confidence here, a little bit more possession in the Landon defensive zone. We have substitutes coming in for Landon. This is number 5 and number 21, number 15 is Nick De La Roca, and number 21 for the Bears coming into the match right now is Ethan Pendleton. So goal kick for the Bears. They're in possession now along the far side. Pendleton just came into the match. He's on the ball now here along the near side. Pendleton working with Nico Shermer. Landon now. Pendleton driving in. He's at the top of the box. Nice sliding tackle. Clean tackle dispossessed by Leo Siegel. Leo's been very clutch in defense for the Bulldogs this season. His pass to James Boyle just gets past James's outstretched leg, goes out of bounds. Landon with the throw-in. So Siegel with a confident tackle there to dispossess and to thwart the Landon attack. We're in the 18th minute, first half here, 1-0 Landon on a goal scored by Christian Fletcher back in the 12th minute. That goal for Landon came off a free kick, a foul just outside the penalty area. Sable again with the throw-in for the Bulldogs. He's looking for Fergus. Ball comes out to Marriott. He sends it deep. And Landon in possession now near midfield. On the ball for the Bears is Conrad Brady. He tries to make a pass in, but it is Bulldogs defense forces that turnover here. Now Landon back in possession in their own defensive half. Good read there by Thomas Shale, intercepting that pass. Landon was attempting to switch the field here. Shale now on the left wing, comes into the penalty box. He's being guarded there by Landon by Nico Shermer. Pass comes back out to Fergus, and now Landon back in possession. This is Christian Fletcher, the goal scorer, who's charging through midfield and into the Bulldog defensive half. He sends it out wide to Pendleton here on the right side for the Bears, into the center of the box. Amari Jack with the clearance. Max Bean now working along the near side. And this will be a Landon throw. Nope, correction, the ball stays in. And landing in possession, that's Nico Shermer. Moses Fishman on the ball now. He takes a long shot. Spencer Hall was a little bit out of his line. Fishman thought perhaps he could chip the ball over Spencer's head, but it goes out over the crossbar. And we have substitute now for the Bulldogs. Charlie Irwin, number 5, into the match now. And taking a breather will be Max Bean. Here's the goal kick taken by Leo Siegel. He sends the ball into midfield. And Landon in possession now. So Irwin in, wearing the number 5 shirt for the Bulldogs. Bean, number 6, taking a rest. Leo Siegel again with a clutch play, dispossessing Fletcher. He sends a long ball for Wayne Frederick. This is a nice ball. Frederick with the foot and the head. Tees up a shot, but it was right at the Landon goalkeeper. Nice work. It began with Leo Siegel in the defensive half, controlling the ball with a long pass, picking out Wayne Frederick, and Wayne able to get a strong shot off, but Will Single, the goalkeeper for Landon, with the save. We're in the 21st minute here, 1-0 Landon here in the IAC Championship. Bulldogs working along the far side. This is James Boyle. He's able to get around the number 7 shirt for Landon. Sends a cross in. It's off a defender's foot and over the crossbar, and actually dings off the football upright. That was a shot by Russ Kosravi, or perhaps Niall Fergus, I believe, and it'll be another goal kick. So the Bulldogs have had their chances here. They've had, I would say, more possession in the offensive zone than Landon has in their offensive zone, but Landon with the early breakthrough goal back in the 12th minute. Jack Sable stepping up and winning possession, and over to James Boyle. Niall Fergus on the ball now in midfield for the Bulldogs. Back to Sable along the far side, and that pass will go out of bounds for a Landon throw. Substitute coming into the match now. Niall Fergus is off and Tom Brady is in. So the freshman forward for St. Albans making an appearance here early in the first half, or midway through the first half, I should say. Landon in possession now. Nope, there's a deep pass. It finds Tom Brady here in. He is taken down just outside the box, so Brady comes into the game and makes an immediate impact, and a yellow card is issued to Landon. I'm not sure which player. One of the Landon defenders takes Brady down just outside the box, and it will be a free kick, a golden opportunity here for the Bears to tie this match up. I believe the yellow card was just given to Landon's number 6. That's Amos Steinglass. So free kick on the 10-yard line of the football field, just a little bit to the goalkeeper's left. So 20 yards away from goal, we see Frederick and Kosravi over the ball. It's kind of on the hash marks here on the football field on the 10-yard line. So 20 yards from goal. Will Single, the goalkeeper for Landon, lining up his defense, and the referee is marking the spot for that wall, which must be 10 yards away. Again, on the football field, makes it a little bit easier for the referee to find that 10-yard mark. So we see Frederick and Kosravi over the ball for St. Albans. We're in the 23rd minute here, 1-0 Landon. Let's see what the Bulldogs can do with this free kick. It goes into the Landon wall, bounces back out. Jack Marriott finds the ball, possession back to St. Albans. Kosravi working on the right wing. And his pass is intercepted and then sent out of bounds, so it'll be a throw-in for St. Albans on the far side. So the Landon goal came from a similar circumstance. It was a little bit further out. It was about the 15 or 18-yard line on the football field here. A little bit, again, to the goalie's left, and Landon was able to punch theirs through the wall for the first goal. St. Albans had a similar chance here, and that shot went into the wall, and Landon now in possession. Brady to Pendleton. Pendleton in possession for Landon. A little touch there by Christian Fletcher. Pendleton switches the field now over to the far side. Possession for Landon was Nick De La Roca. He's dispossessed, but the ball comes back out to him along the far side. So we got De La Roca and Sable, and now Boyle and his counterpart, Carlos Feebles. And Landon comes out with the ball. It is Feebles along the far side. Sable on defense for St. Albans. Feebles is able to get a cross in. Nobody there but Jack Marriott, but the rebound comes out, but Jack Marriott, heads up play. He's able to play his own rebound and stop the shot, the attempted shot by Landon's number 20, Conrad Brady. So a quick switch of the field here. St. Albans now on the attack, and they win a throw-in about halfway down the offensive zone. This is Thomas Shale in for Khosravi. Khosravi at the top of the key, sends a shot in. It's just wide, just to the left side, the goalkeeper's right. Strong shot from Russ Khosravi there. And the goalkeeper did make a dive, did not need to make a save as the ball trickles just wide of the goal. So another goal kick. There's been a lot of goal kicks for the Bears here. We're in the 26th minute. Remember, we play 2 40-minute halves here. 2 40-minute halftimes. We're in the IAC championship. You may hear the boisterous crowd. We've got the Beef Club representing for St. Albans. They were taunting the Landon crowd a little bit earlier, trying to challenge them to make some noise. So a little bit of back and forth here in the crowd, mirroring this back and forth on the pitch. Wayne Frederick able to get by his defender, but a good play there by Landon's number 20, Conrad Brady, and Landon back in possession. This is Pendleton over to Fletcher, a little bit too far, and it's cleared by Leo Siegel. And again, Thomas Brady, who entered the game as a substitute here midway through the first half, in possession over to Boyle on the far side, back over to Landon. We're now at midfield. On defense again, Charlie Irwin, who's come into this match as a substitute for St. Albans. Landon crossing the pass over here to Pendleton. Pendleton looking across the middle of the field. The deflection comes back out, and it's cleared by by Jack Sable. And we're back along the near side here. It's Fletcher against Marriott. Correction, against Shale. Foul is called on the Landon Bears. It'll be a free kick for St. Albans. 27th minute here in the first half, 1-0 Landon. Siegel taking the free kick, sends the ball into the midfield circle, looking for Brady. Brady wins possession. He's got Boyle along the right side. It's cleared out by Landon. It'll be yet another St. Albans throw. St. Albans again has had, I think, the majority of the offensive possessions in this first half. And once again, they've got a throw in about halfway down the offensive zone. Sable with the throw in to Wayne Frederick. Landon clears it again out of bounds, so another throw in for Jack Sable. He's been busy with the throw in so far this afternoon. And a corner kick. I believe this will be the first corner kick of the game. The ball was off a Landon defender. So first corner kick for St. Albans here. We're in the 28th minute. They're facing a 1-0 deficit. Jack Marriott will go over to the far side to take this corner kick. In the box, we have Frederick, we have Siegel, we have Brady, we have Sable, we have Boyle. Here's the corner kick. It's deep. It's over everybody's head and close to the near side here, and Thomas Brady on the ball. He's got 2 Landon defenders working against him in the corner, and it's taken back by Landon. Still deep in their defensive zone. Ball eventually finds its way back out to Jack Marriott. Fletcher with the block, and Landon in possession now. Pass across the top for the Bears, number 12. I see a number 12 on the pitch, but I apologize, I do not have number 12 on the lineup for the Landon Bears. St. Albans in possession now. This is a good chance. Wayne Frederick working on the left side. He drives into the 8-yard box. That was over the crossbar. It is a corner kick because that was off a Landon defender. Potential there for an own goal. Wayne Frederick working on the left side. Drives into the 8-yard box. It is cleared over the crossbar by a Landon defender for a goal kick, this time coming from the goalkeeper's right. Marriott once again will come up to take this corner. This is the second corner of the match for the Bulldogs. Marriott over the ball with his arm raised, ready to send it in. It is right into the hands of the Landon goalkeeper, Will Single. So we approach the 30-minute mark. Remember, we play 40-minute halves here. We approach the 30-minute mark. The score remains 1-0 to the Landon Bears on a goal in the 12th minute by Christian Fletcher. A good portion of this first half has been played in the Landon defensive half of the pitch. Once again, the Bulldogs in possession. James Boyle finds Wayne Frederick. He's got Shale making a run on the left side. He finds Khosravi. Back to Frederick. Back to Khosravi. Russ switches the field. Long pass over to Jack Sable. Sable keeps the ball in, sends in a cross. This is dangerous. Wayne Frederick in the box. He rises for a header, but it's off the Landon defender and back out. Christian Fletcher now at midfield. Leo Siegel steps up. Fletcher evades him, and he's on pace here. Here's the pass to number 12, and shot is wide. Really couldn't get any heat on that pass at all, and it goes out for a goal kick. I apologize, we do not have a name for, correction, Will Cohen is number 12 for the Landon Bears. Cohen will sub out of the game now, and back in for Landon comes Arthur Keys, number 29. So Keys back in for the Bears, and Cohen taking a breather. Goal kick by Spencer Hall. Cleared at midfield, and now St. Albans in possession in their defensive half. Back to midfield with Wayne Frederick. He finds Khosravi along the near side. Khosravi one-on-one with the Bears' Nico Shermer. Marriott, the top of the key. Sends one into Frederick. Frederick turns. The shot is deflected and rolls all the way out to the near side for a St. Albans throw-in. Shale will take the throw. Good defense there by the Landon Bears, number 28, Dylan Thies. Throw in by Shale, and it is cleared out again by the Landon Bears for another, this time it'll be a corner kick. So Marriott lining up the corner kick. This is his third, pretty much in the last 4 or 5 minutes. So you know St. Albans has had, correction, this is Thomas Brady lining up the corner kick for St. Albans. Brady raises his left arm, sends the corner kick in. It's low. It's cleared out by a Landon defender. And Irwin, with his first touch of the match on defense, heads the ball out. And it's off a Landon defender for a St. Albans throw. Good work by Charlie Irwin here in the offensive half. Throw in from Shale to Brady. Brady working in the corner. He's guarded by one Landon defender. And now Shale back up in support. He sends this one in. There's 4 Landon defenders in the box, and they are able to clear the ball out, but it comes back out to Jack Sable along the far side. Sable sends it in. Brady has the ball at his feet. It's a bouncing, high bouncing ball. That was a long pass into the box by Sable, and it rolls over the goal line for a goal kick. So 34th minute here out of the 40 minutes of this first half. And a goal kick coming for the Landon Bears. Off the head of Russ Khosravi, played by defense here for Landon and sent out of bounds. I believe a foul was called. On Thomas Brady, so Landon will have a free kick from their defensive half. Free kick there taken by Dylan Thies. Into the offensive zone for the Bears. This is Fletcher on the ball along the near side. Landon working on the right side of the offensive zone here. Irwin on defense. Now Jack Marriott. And he wins possession, but the ball does unfortunately roll just over the touchline, and Landon will have a throw-in. This is Arthur Keyes with the throw-in for Landon. He's working with Christian Fletcher. Now back out to Nico Shermer. Fletcher on the right side. There are 3 St. Albans defenders there. And the ball is played back in. Fletcher and Shale. Fletcher into the penalty area, on the edge of the penalty area, and the defense there is Leo Siegel and then Thomas Shale, and the ball rises up into the hands of the Bulldogs goalkeeper Spencer Hall. He sends it out to Thomas Shale. Shale looking for his options. He finds Thomas Brady, and the ball now into the Landon half. Comes back out to Wayne Frederick at midfield. Wayne working against 3 defenders here, and Landon back in possession. That was Ben Elwood on defense for the Bears. Pass down the right side for Christian Fletcher. Leo Siegel is able to intercept it and push it out of danger for a Landon throw. We're in the 36th minute here in the first half, 1-0 to Landon. Ben Elwood taking the throw for the Bears into Christian Fletcher. He's guarded there by Jack Marriott. He sends a through ball across the face of the goal, but nobody home for the Bears. And it rolls all the way across to the opposite touchline for a St. Albans throw. Number 10 for the Bears was in the area. That's Zach Osmond, but he is not able to get a foot on the ball. That could have been dangerous for St. Albans. So we've got about 3 or 4 minutes left in the first half here. St. Albans in possession along the far side at midfield. This is Charlie Irwin working with Jack Sable. Jack Sable looked like he might have had somebody step on his boot there. He's trying to shake it off there along the far side. Nico Shermer with the throw in for Landon. He picks out Ben Elwood, who sends it to Christian Fletcher. Off his head back to Elwood. Elwood now charging up midfield. Back pass, but nobody home for Landon. That was Arthur Keyes, but Landon remains in possession. Conrad Brady over the ball. Back out now to Christian Fletcher along the right side. He's guarded there by Thomas Shale. This has been a battle all afternoon. Correction, that's Jack Marriott and Thomas Shale. Ball hovers just over the goal line and rolls out. Linesman signaling here. The head referee finally sees him, and it is a corner kick for Landon. Jack Marriott was unable to keep that ball. Looked like it was just straddling the goal line, and the linesman there calls the ball out of play. So the Bears, I believe this will be the first corner kick for Landon here this afternoon. It will be taken by Conrad Brady, one of their captains this season. So we're approaching the 39th minute here, and here comes the corner kick from Brady. It's sent into the box and over the header there, off the head of a Landon player. We'll get that number for you. That was Dylan Thies over the crossbar. It'll be another goal kick for St. Albans. Clock has stopped at 38 minutes here. We're in the last 2 minutes of the first half. Goal kick from Leo Siegel sends the ball to midfield. Jack Marriott plays it back out, looking for Niall Fergus, but it's intercepted by Elwood and sent back up the right side to Fletcher. He tries to work around Leo Siegel, but he kicks the ball over the goal line. And it'll be another goal kick for St. Albans. Again, it's 1-0 to Landon. They scored in the 12th minute. It was a goal off a free kick by Christian Fletcher. And that's where we stand at this moment as we approach halftime. Boyle working at midfield. He earns a free kick, taken down by a Landon defender. So once again, the clock is stopped as we approach halftime. Referee will determine when this first half ends based upon injury time and what he wants to add to this first half. We play 40-minute halves here, and we are approaching the end of the first 40 minutes. Fishman on the ball on the far side for the Bears. He has options in front of him and to the middle of the field. Picks out a Landon player along the far side. We're getting a little bit of glare from the sun here. Good defense over there by Thomas Shale. Correction by Jack Sable. And he wins the ball back for St. Albans along the far side. James Boyle obstructs a Landon player along the far side, and a foul is called. So as we approach halftime, Landon will have a free kick from about the 25-yard line on the football field to the goalie's right. So 35, 38 yards away from goal. Correction, about 34 yards away from goal to Spencer Hall's right. The ball is sent into the box. It is cleared off the line by Leo Siegel and Russ Kosravi in possession. And that is the end of the first half with the score: Landon Bears 1, St. Albans Bulldogs 0. All right, folks, we are ready to begin the second half here at Stewart Field on the campus of St. Albans School in Washington, D.C. for the second half of the IAC varsity soccer matchup. Landon Bears with the lead, and they've had that lead since the 12th minute of the first half on a Christian Fletcher goal off of a free kick. St. Albans has had the better of the chances in the first half, and definitely more possession in the offensive half. The scoreboard shows 8 shots for St. Albans and 2 for the Landon Bears. And here we go. The referee's whistle starts the second half. So we switch sides of the field. Landon working from right to left here on the near side. This is Elwood over the ball, and he is dispossessed, and this is Jack Marriott for St. Albans. Marriott here to Jack Sable, and working with Niall Fergus. A nice spin move. Niall Fergus coming free over to Khosravi on the far side. He's guarded by Landon's number 10, Zach Osmond. Ball is sent in over the head of James Boyle, who's chasing it on the near side. Boyle is able to keep possession. Sends the ball in. It hits the back of a Landon defender, and the ball is out. This will be a St. Albans throw. Tell you about some upcoming events here as we approach the end of the fall season here at St. Albans School. Cross-country team will have their DCSAA championship meet on Saturday. The JV race will start at 12:45 and the varsity race at 1:45. Football will be on the road Saturday at 1:30 for a IAC matchup against Episcopal. So 1:30 for varsity football against Episcopal on the road in Alexandria. Landon, this is Christian Fletcher, who's the goal scorer, winning possession for Landon here along the near side. Ben Elwood with the throw in. He sends the ball back to his teammate, wearing the number 7 shirt for the Bulldogs, Carlos Feebles. That ball is off the head of Jack Sable, and James Boyle, high bouncing ball, which rolls out of bounds. Possession to the Bears. Goalkeepers for each team to the right-hand side, defending the Landon goal, number 1, Will Single. And in now for St. Albans, in goal, Scott Speaker. So penalty was called against Landon and a free kick for St. Albans in their defensive zone. So Scott Speaker wearing jersey 0 in goal now for St. Albans here in the second half. Amari Jack with the ball. He will take the free kick. Correction, Leo Siegel will take the free kick. He sends the ball upfield for the Bulldogs. Working along the far side for the Bears. That's Zach Osmond. And now at midfield for Landon is Conrad Brady. Ball is sent back out by Thomas Shale. And Wayne Frederick and Russ Khosravi working along the far side. Ball off the head of Russ Khosravi, fielded by a Landon defender. And then headed out of bounds, so it'll be a throw-in taken by Thomas Shale for St. Albans. Another throw in now for St. Albans along the far side. Now Fergus on the ball, sending it out to Thomas Shale, looking for Wayne Frederick. Collision in the far side of the box. No penalty is called. No foul is called. Wayne Frederick is down at the moment for St. Albans. So we have a throw-in, which will be taken along the far side for the Bulldogs. Thomas Shale sends the ball into the box. He's got Boyle, Fergus. This is Marriott at the top of the box. Marriott on the ball now on the left-hand side. He's guarded there by Bullis's number 16, Moses Fishman. Fishman and Marriott, and the ball out of over the touchline, over the goal line, and it will be a throw-in. Nope, I believe a foul has been called just outside the box. So a foul against the Landon Bears just outside the box near the goal line on the far side. This is looking like Niall Fergus will take this free kick from a very high angle, obviously. So Fergus over the ball, looking over his options. Got 5 or 6 St. Albans players entering the penalty area. Here's the ball coming in straight to the Landon goalkeeper, Will Single. And Single sends it out. And Charlie Irwin is fouled. And we have a second yellow given to Landon. This one is given to Christian Fletcher, number 27. So I believe 2 Landon players have yellow cards right now. Christian Fletcher is their goal scorer. He's been the main point of attack for the Bears this afternoon. Now he's working on a yellow card. So he and Charlie Irwin were tangled up along the far side. The St. Albans bench was quite upset about what happened, and Christian Fletcher has issued a yellow card for the Landon Bears. We're on the 46th minute here, second half. Landon with a 1-0 lead. Leo Siegel over the ball with a free kick for St. Albans along the far side. Once again, St. Albans has had the bulk of the offensive possessions. Miscommunication here by the Bulldogs. The ball now back under the possession of Landon. They're getting back on offense. And Charlie Irwin on the ball for the Bulldogs. Irwin and Keys tied up again. And the referee calls a foul once again on Landon. Niall Fergus now with the ball for St. Albans. And again, a foul called. Landon's getting very upset and agitated here. There's been 3 fouls called against the Bears here in pretty quick succession. St. Albans now playing with great energy, and Landon is forced to respond, and the referee has called them out. Again, just a moment ago, a yellow card was issued to Landon's number 27, Christian Fletcher. Leo Siegel sends this ball into the penalty area. Wayne Frederick, James Boyle there. And Landon is able to clear. Comes back out to Fletcher along the near side. He's guarded by Boyle. He sends the ball in, looking for the midfielder for the Bears, number 29, Arthur Keys. This is Ben Elwood with the throw. Correction, he sends the ball back. And taking the throw will be Carlos Feebles. Feebles and Elwood, a little bit of a miscommunication there. The ball goes straight to Amari Jack, who sends it out for St. Albans. Back again to Amari, who sends it high in the air into midfield, and we have Wayne Frederick and Carlos Feebles there. And Frederick wins the ball. He's got Boyle on the right side. Frederick is working. Boyle now pulls back, and Wayne finds through ball to Jack Marriott. He's at the top of the arc, and he is brought down. And the referee wants to play advantage here, and he will let this come through as St. Albans stays in possession. A curling shot taken by Wayne Frederick as he's falling away from about 15 yards away. And it is saved by the Landon goalkeeper. So the referee there was ready to call the free kick, but St. Albans remained in possession. Looked like he was playing advantage. And St. Albans gets another shot on goal unfortunately, the numbers that count are 1-0 to Landon. 9 shots for the Bulldogs and 2 for the Bears. Sable, Boyle, Marriott, and Keys tangled up here along the near side, and it is a throw-in to the Bulldogs. Sable will take it for St. Albans. Sends it into Niall Fergus. He's unmarked at midfield. Now he's guarded there by Fishman. Over to the far side, Thomas Shale working with Russ Khosravi. Khosravi sends it back to Jack Sable. Landon on the attack now, and it looks like they will earn a corner kick. It's taken quickly, sent into the box. There's really no one there for Landon. I'm not sure why they took that corner kick so quickly. St. Albans had 4 defenders in the box. Landon had 1 attacker. Boyle now in possession at midfield, working with Khosravi. And the ball falls to Landon and brings it out to the near side. This is Feebles on the ball into Elwood, being guarded by Boyle. And a foul is called against James Boyle. So free kick for the Landon Bears, about 40 yards away from goal, off to the goalie's right. It appears it will be Conrad Brady taking this free kick for Landon. We are in the 51st minute, just approaching the 51st minute here. 1-0 to the Bears in this IAC championship match. Brady over the ball now, 40 yards out from goal, lines up his free kick and sends it in. Ball is headed out by Leo Siegel on defense for St. Albans and sent upfield by Thomas Shale. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a Landon throw near the midfield stripe. Substitute coming back in now is Thomas Brady. Nope, the referee will not allow it at this moment, but Thomas Brady is waiting to come back into this match for St. Albans. Here's the Landon throw along the far side. Shale and Irwin working there. Ball comes back out to Landon Moses Fishman. Fishman on the ball for the Bears. He's working along the far side with Nico Shermer. And the ball goes out of bounds, and now the referee will allow substitution. Thomas Brady coming in for James Boyle. So Brady back in now in the 52nd minute. He had an immediate impact on this game in the first half with a few touches in the box very early after his entry into this match. Leo Siegel with the long kick for St. Albans along the far side. Brady in the mix there with 3 Landon defenders, and he's fouled. So free kick for St. Albans from about the 40-yard line here on the football field, and Shale will line it up. So the Bulldogs bringing up 5 players now into the box. Frederick, Brady, Fergus, Khosravi, and Sable all into the box with Marriott near the top of the arc. The free kick is taken short and sent over to this far side. Leo Siegel on the ball now for the Bulldogs. He rounds his defender, sends a ball into the box. It is tipped by the Landon goalkeeper and caught. That was a dangerous ball. Unclear if Leo was thinking that was a pass or a shot, but nevertheless it was on goal and originally kind of tipped into the air by the Landon goalie and then catches his own rebound and sends it back out now. And Jack Marriott on the ball, and over to the far side, Thomas Shale once again. Again, St. Albans has had the bulk of possession and had the most offensive threats in this game. 10 shots on the board for the Bulldogs against 2 for the Bears, but Landon winning 1-0. 1-0 here, 53rd minute. Remember, we play 80 minutes, 40-minute halves here, and we have a throw-in along the far side for the Bulldogs. Shale sends it in. The ball comes out to the top of the arc, and we see Thomas Brady trying to line up a shot. It is over the crossbar. I thought that might be deflected. and it could possibly be a corner kick, but the call is a goal kick. Substitution now entering the game for Landon, number 21 coming into the match, and that is Ethan Pendleton. Leaving the match here on the near side is Ben Elwood. So Pendleton in for Elwood here in the 54th minute for Landon. Shale and Osmond with a split header there on the far side. It is won by Landon, and they're now on offense. And I thought that ball was going to roll out of bounds, but is kept in and sent back in by St. Albans. In possession now for the Bears is Fishman. He plays along the far side to Fletcher. Fletcher sends a long cross, which goes over the crossbar behind the goalie, and it will be a goal kick for St. Albans. Leo Siegel's been taking the goal kicks for the Bulldogs here this afternoon. He sends a long shot, long pass, I should say, into the midfield circle. Kosravi and Frederick are there. Kosravi sends the ball back out. Frederick on it now. He's along the far side working against Osmond. He finds Shale. Over to Kosravi. Kosravi working against two Landon defenders. The ball rolls out of bounds. It's a throw-in. Kosravi into Brady. Brady enters the penalty area. The ball was rolling out of bounds, but it's kept in play. And there's a shot there from the top of the arc for the Bulldogs. I'm not sure if that was Kosravi or Fergus, but a little bit of a surprising play there. It looked like it could have been a goal kick for Landon. The Landon defender kept the ball in, and St. Albans was able to get yet another shot, their 12th shot of this match. Brady working along the near side. Good tackle there by Bullis. Number 7, Carlos Feebles, sends the ball out. Unclear if it's a throw-in or a corner. Looks like a throw-in, and this will be Jack Sable. Sable with the throw. Off the head of Brady, and Landon defenders are able to clear the ball. Irwin now working for the Bulldogs. He's working against Fletcher. Little touch there by Sable. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a Landon throw on the near side. Feebles over to take it. We're in the 56th minute here. 1-0 to Landon. Feebles with the throw. He's working with Pendleton. Jack Marriott sends the ball in for the Bulldogs off the head of Wayne Frederick. And a foul is called against Wayne. Both Wayne and the Landon defender fell to the turf, and a foul is called. That was Amos Steinglass. So a foul against the Bulldogs here, and it'll be a free kick for the Bears. 57th minute, 1-0 to Landon. We are in the IAC championship game here at St. Albans. Landon with the lead, 1-0 on a goal back in the 12th minute. Seems like a long time ago now. Back in the 12th minute by Christian Fletcher. Play on the midfield now. Russ Kosravi working with Thomas Brady and Wayne Frederick. Wayne Frederick is able to get around his defender, and this could be dangerous play. It could be another card coming. Nope, there's a free kick back at the 15-yard line on the football field. Russ Kosravi is making, as a captain here, is making a plea with the referee that Wayne could have been one-on-one with the goalie on that play. He is brought down by a defender, and the ball was rolling towards the near side. A yellow card is issued. A yellow card is issued to Landon. I believe it was issued to number 28 for the Bears. That's Dylan Thies. So there have been 3 yellow cards in this match, all of them given to Landon. And we are in the 58th minute here as Niall Fergus stands over this ball along the far side of the pitch. He's standing on the football field at about the 15, 14-yard line to the goalie's right, so 24 yards away from goal. Bulldogs have brought everybody up except for Jack, Amari Jack, and Jack Sable. Everybody else is in the box. Just at the top of the arc is Charlie Irwin. Fergus is lining it up, and here we go. He sends the ball in. It's kicked out by Landon. Back out to Fergus. He's looking for Charlie Irwin. Comes back out to Niall Fergus. Over to Jack Sable on the near side. Sable working with Fergus again. Overlapping run by Thomas Brady. Back out to Jack Sable now, working with Christian Fletcher. Fletcher's able to kick the ball off of Sable's leg and back out over the touchline, and it will be a throw-in for Landon. Substitute for the Bears. Entering the match now, number 15 for Landon. That is Nick Della Rocca. Back in for St. Albans, number 7, James Boyle. So Niall Fergus will leave the match now for St. Albans. James Boyle back in. And Della Rocca coming back in for Landon. I'm not sure who the player substituted out for the Bears. So a throw will be taken by Feebles here, number 7, and Landon White. He's looking for Fletcher. Rebound back out to Brady. Boyle working along the near side. Touch there by Pendleton, and a throw in to the Bulldogs. This is sent in by Jack Sable. Here's the throw. He picks out Tom Brady. And the ball comes back. Amari Jack with the clearance. Sable looking for Frederick. Nice touch by Wayne Frederick. And the ball is cleared by a Landon defender. Wayne Frederick, it must be noted, is one of only 44 players in the entire nation who's been invited to compete in the 11th annual High School All-American game in Tennessee next month. So congratulations to our own Wayne Frederick, All-American, who will be playing in the All-American soccer competition next month in Tennessee. So congratulations, Wayne. Throw in now for St. Albans along the near touchline. Jack Marriott will come over. Correction, it will be a free kick. Jack Marriott is coming over to take it. Referee was warning the players to wait for the whistle. Landon will put a one-player wall. Marriott over the ball along the near side. So once again, St. Albans has everyone except Amari Jack and Scott Speaker, the goalkeeper, staying back on defense. Everybody else is into the box. Marriott sends it in. Looks like it might have come off the head of Ruskos Ravi over the goal line, and that will be a goal kick for the Bears. We're in the 61st minute. We play 80 here, and it is 1-0 to Landon in this IAC championship match. So to recap what we've seen this afternoon, St. Albans with, I would say, the bulk of the possession and the better offensive chances in this match. And they are leading on the scoreboard in shots, 12-3, but Landon with the 1-0 lead as we move into the second half of this match. We're in the 62nd minute. St. Albans working along the far sideline. This is Marriott. He finds Brady. Brady working against two defenders. And the ball rolls out, and it is throw in to the Bears. Fletcher over to Feebles. Feebles working against Boyle. He gets the ball to Pendleton here along the near side. Pendleton charging upfield. He finds Christian Fletcher. Fletcher working against Amari Jack on the edge of the box. He launches a shot, a curling shot, but Scott Speaker was in great position there to handle that one with ease. Again, hard to believe that is the fourth shot on goal for the Landon Bears. It was a nice shot by Christian Fletcher sent in. Scott Speaker had a good view of that and was able to handle that without a problem. St. Albans working now on the offensive zone. Ruskos Ravi deep in the box, but the ball rolls over the goal line, and it will be a throw-in. Correction, it will be a goal kick for the Landon keeper, Will Single. Goal kick will be taken by Dylan Thies. He sends the ball into the midfield circle. Legal Siegel is there for the Bulldogs, and it's back out to Pendleton for the Bears. Pendleton charging up through the midfield. He's guarded by Charlie Irwin. He has to backtrack. Sends the ball back to Fishman. Fishman, Feebles, now Pendleton, dispossessed by Charlie Irwin. He's made some solid defensive plays here this afternoon. He sends the ball upfield to Wayne Frederick. Wayne Frederick wins possession for St. Albans, working against Amos Steinglass here on the near side, and it's a throw-in for St. Albans. So we're in the 64th minute of 80. St. Albans looking for the equalizer. Jack Sable standing over the ball here on the near side, tying up his boots. St. Albans taking a little bit of a breather, getting ready for this throw-in. Sable standing at about the 25-yard line here on the football field. He's looking for Boyle and actually finds Frederick. Frederick in the corner, working against Feebles. Frederick, a little miscommunication there. Looks like he was expecting someone to make a run towards the goal. He sent the ball into the near post where it's easily collected there by the Bears goalkeeper, Will Single. Single's goal kick sends the ball into the midfield circle. Leo Siegel is there, sending it back in. And Landon clears along the far side, able to be kept in there. Along the far side, Landon wins a throw-in. This was Christian Fletcher working for the Bears, wins the ball for Landon, and it'll be a throw-in. Ball is being collected along the far side. Taking the throw-in will be Conrad Brady for Landon, one of their captains. Brady sends the ball into play. Khosravi working in defense for St. Albans. Off the back of Russ Khosravi, the ball rolls back out, and now Tom Brady in possession. Brady working along the far side, sends the ball back into Thomas Shale, who sends the ball up field and sent back out. Leo Siegel settles the ball, gets it to Thomas Brady, looking for Russ Khosravi. It's along the far side. Wayne Frederick now working against two Landon defenders, and he wins a throw-in. Clutch play there by Wayne Frederick, working against two Bears, wins possession along the far side. Throw in by Thomas Shale. He's looking for Frederick along the goal line. Ball's up in the air, won by Landon and cleared. Jack Marriott settles the ball. And it's picked up again. Two players collide along the far side. Referee awards possession to Landon. He's talking to Russ Khosravi here. Looks like there was a collision between Khosravi and Thies. So there have been 3 yellow cards issued in this match, all 3 to Landon Bears. Once again, it's 1-0 to Landon. We're in the 67th minute of the IAC championship match. These two teams have played twice already this year. They drew 1-1 here back in the middle of October, and then last week St. Albans was able to win 2-1 at Landon to win the IAC regular season championship title. We are now in the tournament. This is a concluding match of that tournament. You have the top 2 seeds playing here for the title. Landon scored back in the 12th minute on a free kick goal by Christian Fletcher. St. Albans looking for the equalizer. St. Albans has had the better chances. They've had 13 shots on goal. Landon has had 4. St. Albans needs to get this equalizer in here. We have approximately 13 minutes left in regular time in this match. Free kick to St. Albans at the far side. Correction, throw in. Thomas Shale will take it. Sends the ball into Tom Brady, working with Wayne Frederick. James Boyle is there. And there's the equalizer. There is the shot. It is being waved off, I believe. The referee, the offsides flag is up here on the near side. Leo Siegel was in the box. James Boyle was in the box. Tom Brady was in the box. I believe, correction, it was possibly not Leo Siegel in the box. I think it was Tom Brady, James Boyle, Russ Khosravi, all in the mix there. The offsides flag was up. And the goal is disallowed. So St. Albans again has had the bulk of the offensive chances in this game. They have had 13 shots on goal. They are looking for the equalizer here in the 69th minute of this match. We play 80. This is Boyle along the near side. Sends the ball in for Wayne Frederick. A diving header, but it is just to the right of the goal. Wayne Frederick had a free header. He was airborne. Good contact with that ball. Nice service in from James Boyle. But Wayne's header is off to the right-hand side. Perhaps one issue late in this match is the Bulldogs working into the Sun field, facing the Landon goal. Sun dipping low in the western horizon, and Bulldogs players looking into the sun as they're facing the Landon goal, the goal that they must score. They must put the ball into the net on this side of the field in order to equalize this game. There was a bit of a cloud cover for much of this game, but this whole entire field now is bathed in sunlight. Landon is working towards the east. From right to left. Landon in possession, now dispossessed. Leo Siegel with the clearance for the Bulldogs. We've seen that a lot this afternoon, anchoring the midfield defense. Working on the far side for the Bears, Dylan Thies. He sends the ball back, but no one there. Leo Siegel collects it for St. Albans. 70th minute, approximately 10 minutes to go. St. Albans desperately looking for the equalizer. This is Wayne Frederick, Tom Brady, Charlie Irwin, who's been a fire plug out here for the Bulldogs this afternoon. Sent in by Jack Sable. Once again, Charlie Irwin working along the near side. He's got two Landon defenders in front of him. Sends it back out to Sable. Sable over to Marriott. Marriott sends it in. He's got Russ Kosravi. He's shielded. Nice defensive play there by the Landon Bears. And Russ Kosravi could not really get airborne or get a head or a leg on that ball. Checking back in now for Landon, number 5. That's Elwood. Taking a break will be number 21, Pendleton. The goal kick for Landon. Sent into midfield. Once again, Leo Siegel is there for the Bulldogs. He's working with Shale along the far side. Thomas Brady is there. A foul is called. Free kick for the Bears. Throw in for Landon along the far side. 72nd minute. Amari Jack with the clearance for the Bulldogs. Elwood with the shot. Scott Speaker is there. Landon is not committing resources to their offensive attacks. Obviously, with about 9 minutes to play, they are trying to keep the Bulldogs from equalizing the score. St. Albans is committing resources into the offensive zone. Leo Siegel doing lots of work here on defense for the Bulldogs, brings the ball up along the far side. He finds Marriott in the circle. Marriott working with Sable. Sable along the near side. He's guarded by Elwood. Over to Boyle. Nice 1-2 there. Sable and Boyle. Into the center there for Tom Brady. Sends it out to the wing. This is Sable working in the corner. Dispossessed there by Feebles. The ball falls to Boyle. Boyle picks it up, tries to charge into the box, and it's cleared out by Landon. This is Fletcher and Amari Jack, all alone along the near side. Fletcher with the ball for the Bears. Nice little touch there by Jack. Ball comes back out to Fletcher. Fletcher over to Pendleton. Correction, not Pendleton, that was Conrad Brady. He takes a long shot which goes wide of the goal. Goal kick for St. Albans, 74th minute. Leo Siegel to take it. Sends the ball upfield. Thomas Brady with a push in the back on the Landon defender. He's called for the foul. Conrad Brady taking the free kick for the Bears from the center circle. St. Albans football team coming over to watch the end of this match. Maybe they can spur the Bulldogs on here to get that goal they've been desperately looking for. Throw in to St. Albans. Charlie Irwin calling for the ball. I believe the ball went over the fence into the Beauvoir playground. Irwin has the ball now, sends it upfield, looking for Thomas Brady. Push by Landon, number 16, Moses Fishman. Free kick to St. Albans. Referee wants Jack Sable to move the ball back. Amari Jack takes a free kick, sets it up for Jack Sable. Sable along the near side. Looking for Frederick, Boyle, Kosravi in the center, in the arc. The top of the arc gets cleared by Landon. Fletcher with the ball now, headed out by Amari Jack. Niall Fergus, Kosravi on the far side. Back out to the center, Jack Marriott. Marriott working against two Landon defenders along the near side. James Boyle wins possession for St. Albans. He's got Brady in the box. Trying to send it in, it's tipped back out. Landon defender falls down, no call. Frederick on the corner of the box. Brady making a run towards the middle of the box. Wayne Frederick wins a corner kick. This can be what the Bulldogs are looking for. This could be the moment to tie this match here in the IAC Championship. We're in the 76th minute, out of 80. Niall Fergus over the ball, raises his left arm, sends the corner kick in. Chipped back out. Fergus makes the inbounds pass. Correction, this is not basketball, this is soccer. Fergus with the pass into the box. Wayne Frederick is there, but the ball goes out of bounds over the goal line. And Landon will have another goal kick. We have about 4 minutes to play here in the second half. St. Albans with possession once again. They have had the vast majority of possession in this match. 15 shots for the Bulldogs against 6 for the Bears. Russ Kosravi working along the far side. Ball is headed out by Landon. Sent back in by Thomas Brady. The shot goes wide. Once again, the St. Albans football team is here in their pads, joining the Beef Club in the stands, trying to spur their soccer brethren on for the tying goal. Landon taking their time to get this ball back into play. Here's the shot, or here's the pass into midfield. It's won once again by Leo Siegel. Tom Brady working along the far side. Throw in St. Albans. Ball bounces over the fence onto the baseball field. Shale will take the throw in, as he has all afternoon for the Bulldogs. Sends the throw in into the box. Wayne Frederick is there. James Boyle is there. The ball falls to the feet of James Boyle. He's not able to bring it down. It chips off a few players and over the goal line and back out to the Landon goal. This will be another goal kick for Landon. Amari Jack on defense for St. Albans. Over to Leo Siegel. Back to Amari Jack. Amari sends the ball upfield. Wayne Frederick is there. It's headed out by Landon. The clock is now stopped at 78 minutes. The referee will keep time. Cleared by Leo Siegel. Amari Jack. Unfortunately, that ball hits Jack Marriott. Bounces back out. Landon sends the ball in for Christian Fletcher. Fletcher and Amari Jack are working. Scott Speaker comes out of his area. Back to retreats in front of the goal. Landon now takes a shot. Curving shot away from the goal. A little bit of an ill-advised shot there perhaps. Landon could have just killed some time. Leo Siegel with yet another goal kick for St. Albans. This is possibly the last opportunity to even this game. St. Albans struggling to get possession. Landon clears the ball. It falls back to Conrad Fletcher. Referee says play on. This is Tom Brady along the near side. Sends the ball in. It's connected there by Peebles. Boyle with the throw-in. Shale to take it. Everyone is coming up. Scott Speaker has left his goal. Amari Jack is no longer in defense. All Bulldogs are on the offensive side of the pitch. This is Niall Fergus. Sends it in. There's a header there. It is off the head of Russ Khosravi. It is corralled by the Landon goalkeeper. That was a solid chance for the Bulldogs to tie this game. And the save is made by Will Single. Clearance by the Landon goalkeeper. Sable. Foul is called by Landon against Jack Sable. Amari Jack will take the free kick. Leo Siegel in the center circle. Over to Thomas Shale. St. Albans looking to get the ball. This is a deliberate foul. A deliberate foul against Landon on a breakaway. It's an automatic, it's a second red, I believe. Sorry, second yellow and leading to a red card. Thomas Shale was past Christian Fletcher, who grabbed him, brought him down. It's a second yellow to Christian Fletcher. He's the goal scorer here this afternoon. And Christian Fletcher is sent off. So for the remainder of this game, Landon will be playing with 10 men. If St. Albans can tie this game right now and send this to extras, Landon will be down a man. They're down a man now. Everyone is in the box. Scott Speaker, the goalkeeper, in the box. All Bulldogs in the box. Here's the pass. Into the box. A scramble in the box. Speaker with the header. Ball is cleared by Landon. Kept in possession for St. Albans. Amari Jack on the ball. Here along the near side. Referee looks at his watch. Throw in to St. Albans. Throw in St. Albans. We are in injury time. Pressure on the referee here from the Landon fans. Looking for the whistle to end this game. James Boyle sends the ball in. Wayne Frederick working along the far side. Correction, along the touchline. Ball falls out to Jack Marriott. Marriott sends it in. Landon defenders scrambling. Leo Siegel with a shot into the back of a Landon defender. Thomas Shale sends the ball into the box. It's rejected. Sent back out. Landon with the clearance. Scott Speaker will pick it up there. Bulldogs desperate for possession once again. Ball rolls over the end line for a goal kick. Scott Speaker with the goal kick. Referee looking at his watch. St. Albans with another chance. Wayne Frederick with the flick on. Landon sends the ball over. It's corralled there by Jack Sable. Niall Fergus with the touch. Clearance by Landon. Leo Siegel races back. Sends the ball over to Amari Jack. This is Elwood for Landon. Amari Jack marking him. Ball is sent back to Scott Speaker. Out of his goal, plays the ball with his feet, sends it back upfield. Landon once again with the clearance. Bulldogs are desperate, looking for the tying goal. Scott Speaker sends the ball up. It finds Tom Brady. That's it. That's the final whistle. The Landon Bears are IAC champions. They rush the field. Their supporters, their team, celebrating here on St. Albans' field. A valiant effort by both teams here this afternoon. St. Albans had pressure after pressure after pressure, unable to break through. 16 shots on goal for the Bulldogs, 7 for the Bears, but the Bears are victorious here this afternoon, and they are IAC champions for 2021. So congratulations to head coach Mr. Bill Reed and the Landon Bears. For the Bulldogs and Coach Schultz, disappointment, but they have the DCSAA tournament to look forward to next week. We will know more about the seedings in the next couple of days, and we expect the Bulldogs will host a match here on their home field in the DCSAA tournament. So congratulations once again to the Landon Bears. Well fought, well played match, and we look forward to more Bulldog soccer next week.